It's your boy Kaden Lamar, and your boy G-Code, bringing you episode 2 of
Code for the road.
One Take. You know what's going on, man. We got the latest and greatest going on out the Midwest, specifically Ohio. Talk about life, man. Politics, religion, sports, entertainment, all that. Last week we had a little bit of everything. Obviously, y'all know we at war right now, or not a real war, but we got some shit popping. We got
it's World War III. It's World War III. It's World War III, nigga.
I guess it's World War. I guess it's World War III. I don't know. I wasn't there for World War II. No, I wasn't there for World War II. The way they made World War II sound it seemed a lot more dramatic. So if it's World War III right now, nigga,
this like the fifth one. Shit, they had the Cold War. They had the war on drugs.
The warm war.
They didn't all types of fucking shit. Maybe
Cold War, the hot war.
Which with the war on drugs we talked about last week too.
Yeah, we talked about the war on drugs last week. Y'all go check that episode, man. Episode 1 of One Take. We're gonna go crazy, man. Y'all gonna have to bear with us as we get it right. But we're gonna keep bringing y'all this real shit though. Give us till about episode 50. You know what I mean? To really get this thing, but we already understand it's going to take about 200 episodes for y'all even start tapping in for real. We just going to keep doing the work, man. This shit easy.
That's number 2. We plugged in.
One take.
Locked in.
One take. Hey, R.I.P. to my nigga Chuck Norris, man.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P. bro. He was 81. Old nigga. He lived a good life.
Definitely.
You ain't got nothing to say about Chuck Norris. You know nigga who'd watch all the kung fu movies and all that shit, bro.
You know, I mean, I seen a few. I didn't really watch too many Chuck Norris movies though.
Oh, that's surprising.
I watched tons of the actual. I be watching that Wu-Tang shit just like on the shirt. I was watching the actual kung fu Wu-Tang versus Shaolin.
I'm already here, but they said Chuck Norris fought Bruce Lee and shit. Like he was supposed to really be about that.
He got his ass whipped.
I heard.
I think he was actually like a student. He was a teacher out there. He was like they were students. He was in the movie. He might have been. I can't think of no
Chuck Norris movies.
Maybe.
I grew up on just a bunch of Chuck Norris lore. Like it wasn't even like
that's what it. Yeah, he just.
I knew that nigga for being Walker Texas Ranger.
Walker Texas Ranger. Is there any other movie you can think of? I can't think of any. Like I can.
Was
think
he
of
in Rush Hour?
I don't know. I don't think he was that was Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, nigga, I ain't get him mixed up with Jackie Chan, nigga. I thought he was.
I don't think. Yeah, it was.
I know he ain't.
There was another white nigga, but it wasn't Chuck Norris.
Yeah, it was a white nigga in there, motherfucker.
It was a white nigga.
Yeah, it was a white nigga.
It wasn't Chuck Norris though. He would have been in there fighting.
It was Ricky Tan.
It was not no white.
Ricky Tan was Asian. Not his boss. No, the one guy.
It was goddamn Chris Tucker and goddamn.
No, there was a bad guy. There was a white guy that was he was one of the cops too. He was the guy that was in there in the room, but he
looked like Agent Smith
with Ricky Tan.
He looked like Agent Smith.
He looked like Chuck Norris, but I mean,
no, he looked like Agent Smith. He was that boy. I know who you talking about. Motherfucker. What's so funny? Chuck Agent Norris. Smith? You done seen Agent Smith lately?
Shit, I mean, we are in a holographic matrix. You don't think so?
Speaking of that,
we in a
Agent Smith. I mean, Agent Smith. Anybody can be Agent Smith, but they transform into him when they're going along with the program, because that's what the program is. So
you being serious right now?
Holographic matrix. I mean, because the program's so strong that if you don't even see the truth, you'll go against the truth as a part of the program, just because it's built into it. That's what Agent Smith is. That's why he could morph into anyone. But the person that was awakened, which was Neo and the other people that unplugged, they were able to. He couldn't get into them.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Let's bring it back for the viewers. You know what I'm saying? Because off camera, we was talking about what we was gonna talk about today, and we wanted to talk about. G-Code brought up.
He said we in a matrix. We in a holograph.
Holographic.
So you don't believe in like religion or
I think religion is just the interpretation of what they're thinking the holographic matrix is. I'm just going to the basic root of it. Because they're just trying to tell us why it's doing it. And they're all telling the same story, but it's all the same exact thing. They just have different little parts that are cut out because they see it from a different angle or from a different... It could be the same person. And on it could be the same person on the continent. It could have been Jesus traveled around. Or it could have been reincarnation or whatever. But it's the same story, telling it from a different point of view. So it's like you guys are fighting over the same story, but you don't understand that it's all the same
if I was watching this right now, I'll probably comment like I wanted to try some of the drugs he on.
yeah, bro.
Hey, yo,
That's crazy you say that. It's crazy you say that.
You gotta explain, man.
I had to detach to actually do it. So yeah, I saw the Matrix when I took 4-ACO MET, which is a cousin to DMT. They're just a different little part of it. But yeah, I saw the Matrix. I could detach and I could see that it's a hologram. We're just watching this shit because we're not even in our body. This is a facilitator because now they can take your consciousness and put you into another body. So that just means that
you said they can do that.
We always say they.
Who is they?
It's DARPA. It's the government. It's Neuralink. It's Elon Musk. That's their end goal. They want to live forever. So they want to transfer their consciousness to the next thing. They is a big conglomerate, which goes back to BlackRock that pays for. They bought everything.
But if we talking about religion, we talk about something bigger than that.
They want to take over that because once they get you all into the pods, once they can take all your consciousness, they want to store it, and that's where they're taking the religiousness from you. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Because that's when
I'm lost like a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna see it. Hey, what's up, Kaden?
Is it a
what you got to say,
matrix?
Man? He just over there patiently waiting, just trying to. I don't know what he
thinks. Is it a holographic matrix?
Bro, you tweaking, but yeah. I'm not gonna waste too much energy debating this, bro. What you saying doesn't make sense, bro. Yes, I've seen The Matrix, bro. It's a great movie, bro. We not in The Matrix.
I'm talking about the real Matrix.
You not Neo, nigga.
Hey.
So you believe in religion?
I believe in God.
Okay.
And I believe religion is just an organized way that communities come together to try to get closer to God. So I think religion is the organized practice of spirituality.
Okay.
But religion is just like anything that's organized by man. It can be corrupted. So I think religion in itself can be corrupted, but is God real? Absolutely. And like, you know what I mean? You got to be able to kind of siphon through and decipher what's going on.
You just said, is God real?
Yes.
You said absolutely. What if I was to ask G-Code that?
God real? Yeah, we are. God is in us and we're in God. I think we're in God's body. That's what I think. Because I think there is, but is it the God that they're worshiping? Is there a demiurge? Are we? I think that they got it all misconstrued with religion. Because I don't even think that they know that like that stuff in the Bible that they're reading. I think it's all the same story, but I don't want them. I don't like the way they try.
So it's safe to say you believe in God.
I do believe there is a God in this program, and I think God is in a part of everything.
So he's underneath the program.
Shit, he's inside of the program. He is the program. I think it's a brain. At the end of the day, it's just it's all connected to a brain, but it's just a living organism that is.
So is he above this thing we're talking about? Or is he under the construction of this thing we're talking about?
I think he's above. I think he is it. I think he's the whole thing. Because I think that he's making the holographic matrix work. Because there wouldn't be nothing. It would be nothing, or there'd be a holographic matrix.
So what's the benefit? What's the benefit of a holographic matrix for Elam and those people you named?
The benefit for them is that once they can tap outside of it, once they can, because we're basically plugged in. We're because our body that's what.
Since when?
We've been plugged in since we got in, because this body is plugged in because it's basically a slave. It's just doing what the fuck they want. They just got a bunch of tubes running through us. That's what that.
Can I hit the button?
Yeah, bro, please. Yeah, hit the alarm on this nigga.
No, you haven't seen the Matrix though. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know about this one.
It was a
gang.
good movie. You tweaked out.
Hey, last week I was feeling you, gang. Last week.
Listen, he was
out.
plugged in.
I was
the
feeling
juice.
you. It was crazy. Last week I was feeling you. It was crazy.
Listen, they're plugged in the juice. You just gotta watch what I'm talking about, because when I say they're just they're taking everything. They're trying to steal our essence, and we're using it for all this other shit.
So AI.
It's worse than AI. We're doing this shit, watching TV, doing everything. We're following the program. As soon as you realize it's a program, you realize that you don't have to do what they want you to do. You can do your own thing and be happy. Because when you're plugged into the matrix, you're not happy.
Bro, I think
it's just a thing that's draining you. It's draining you from every angle that you can't even.
So we talk about life right now.
I mean, no, it's the holographic matrix. That's where we're all in this shit. We all are trapped in our body. The only way out of our body is when we pass away. But if they find a way to make you live forever, if they can put your consciousness into the next body, they're trying to beat the matrix. But at the end of the day, if they have your consciousness stored onto a disc that they can transfer from here to there, when they don't want to put you into the next sleeve, what do you think you're in? It's purgatory or whatever. But it's the same. You're gonna die. You want your consciousness to go to the next place. It's called, so that's how it's heaven and hell. They're trying to bridge the gap between heaven and hell and making this the hell that took over, because they're trapping you inside of this matrix. But you're supposed to be able to, if you do everything right, Nirvana, you'll go to the next place. You don't have to come back. I think it's a reincarnation cycle, and that's the matrix that you are trapped in. Your body's trapped in it. You got to figure out how to get out of this. Because now they're going to digitally plug you in forever. That's
nigga, you tripping, boy.
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
Yes.
What is it? Do you think that in the afterlife you go with the angels? And you go play with God? You go sit on the... I done seen movies where they try to interpretate it, and they
I mean, nigga, nobody can speak on what happens in the afterlife, but I'll say... motherfucking
heaven and hell. If it's
I believe there's been enough that have come, enough prophecies, like biblical prophecies, that have come to pass to give that some level of credibility. So I say,
Bible,
if you look at the book of Revelation,
if
you just look at the book of Revelation, you know what I mean? It speaks to hell, it speaks to heaven, it speaks to all that shit, bro. And I think
the remix of another story.
Yeah, it could be remixed, but at the end of the day,
same story. Because you're talking biblical.
Nah, yeah, you talking
all the same story.
We talking about remixes and all that. Yeah, it could be remixes, but at the end of the day, all paths are leading to the same end, though.
You got it right this time when he gave us the Bible. It was right.
The slave master. So the Ethiopians is slave. Where's the oldest Christianity? Where's the oldest Christianity? Where's the oldest Christianity, bro?
Ethiopians that you got it from.
What are you talking about? Is the book of Revelation in the Ethiopian Bible?
Did you get it?
Is the book of Revelation in the Ethiopian Bible?
They didn't write the book of Revelations. They wrote the original one, though.
So you're saying it's not?
They didn't write that, though. They didn't write the book of Revelation because that's the New Testament. They have all the Old Testament because they were Jews. They were not Christians.
I think, me personally.
So what are you saying? Are you saying the book of Revelation is not referenced in the Ethiopian Bible? Is what you saying?
No, they didn't write. They didn't write that.
You're
no,
tweaking, bro.
they wrote. No, they wrote the original one. The New Testament came from fucking.
Don't talk to me about the New Testament, bro. You think you
Neo? James, no.
You're not even Trinity. You're not even Mr. Smith.
You know who?
You not Morpheus, nigga.
Who wrote your Bible?
None of that, bro.
Who wrote your Bible?
All right, I got a question. Could you find God without a book?
Absolutely.
I think it helps you. I think all the roads cross to the same God once you really get past all the BS. But I think you can find it without God, because a lot of people didn't know. They didn't. What did they have before the books? The ones that wrote. I mean, they didn't even write it. They were illiterate. The people that the Bible is talking about. They didn't.
So is it safe to say? Is it safe to say when we talk about God and shit like that, is it safe to say that these books are irrelevant?
I think they're relevant, but it's all the same story. And I think we got to study them all and not just one, because they talk about biblical prophecies, but you tell me a story that is actually a remix of a remix, and it's the same story that we done heard back from a different time. And I think the Egyptians were more Kemet was more accurate with their depiction of it, because they were telling you it was a holographic matrix. They were telling you, yo, on those hieroglyphics, you decipher them.
So you believe the Egyptians?
Shit, I believe Egypt, all the pyramids. There's pyramids in every continent.
You think the Egyptians built the pyramids?
Yeah, I don't think it was the aliens. I think it was in conjunction with aliens. But the aliens were the gods. Those were the gods that they talk about. The people that came from the sky.
Okay. All right, for your average viewer that's watching this, right? Because they go ask what drugs you on type shit. You feel me? Because that shit just sounds crazy. So like, how could you simplify this for your average viewer if we coming from your perspective?
Simplifying it, there was those pyramids that we talk about. They're all in the same formation, and it's if you look up in the stars, when you can go in a clear sky, you can see the stars. It's like the sister stars, something like that. It's up there, the Palladians and all that, whatever. There's stars that they're in alignment with, and it's all over the world. They're all in the same thing. Okay, we'll get that out the way. The pyramids, those were the portals.
And you think Egyptians built them?
Yeah, in conjunction with the gods.
We just acknowledged they was all over the world.
Listen.
You said the Egyptians.
They have it in Egypt. They have it in Russia. They have it in China. They have it in South America.
That's my point.
And
who do you think built it?
Listen, it's clearly not humans, bro.
No, listen. It's all on the same line of. It's all on the same line of. On the same line of latitude or whatever. The latitude, longitude. They're all on the same line. So it's obviously a line. They all landed obviously on the same place. They're going back to the same spot. So it's just a whole. It's a global thing. This is what we do. They don't.
So how did the Egyptians tell the people in South America, "Hey, build this shit perfectly"?
He said, "Let's simplify it." What I'm trying to say is that all of those pyramids were portals back to the place we came from. And if you notice, none of those portals work today. Bro. They shut them all down.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
No, listen. Bro. This is what the Bible's talking about. They're all telling the same story from a different perspective, but it's all the same thing, trying to get back to heaven. So they cut off the portals because they wanted to trap you in this root chakra, the lowest part of the.
Who is they? I'm so like
the people that feed off of us. They're feeding off of our. They're feeding.
Who are
off
they
of
though?
Us.
Like, what is it? Is it
it's an entity? It's an entity.
You gotta stop egging it on,
it's
bro.
Probably
you egging it on.
Listen. I'm telling you, it's probably the entity that took over. When you talk about race, what are we racing to? There's probably, I'm telling you, the last entity, we might have been here before, because you see everything was black before. They might have came back, and it's aliens. That's why I said in conjunction, because they're people they put on the plate. If we were already here, and now we don't own none of the pyramids, but we were in every single pyramid before, but they had to get you out of there, what were we racing to? The only way back is by getting the higher consciousness. The only way back to heaven. So I think it's just telling you you're in a holographic matrix. You just got to know that you are Neo and you can do anything. Because as soon as
that's a good metaphor.
As soon as you tap into anything, you can do it. Because it shows you that it's magic. Just like Jesus was trying to tell you, I can turn water to wine. I can heal the blind. I can heal. You could go heal a motherfucker if you just put your mind to it. Because they're telling you that you can manifest what you want. But they want you to manifest that bullshit. That's why they're plugging you into their program so you can watch TV, get fat, sit around, and do your own thing.
Yeah, see, I
Find
agree
your own
with
heaven.
that.
Okay,
I agree with that.
Okay.
Find your own heaven.
Shit. But when you start saying holographic matrix and shit
that's
like
not
that,
holographic.
The holographic matrix makes it more simple because you got to realize it is a computer. It's a computer system that we're in because it's all based on it's all numbers. So once you really tap into it, they show you that it is a computer system. There's people that actually are outside of it that can run this shit. They can turn you into a damn. The Matrix is just a good way to explain what it is.
They can turn you into what?
Agent Smith. They can turn you into a fucking hater. Cause that's all Agent Smith is. Cause when you go along with their program,
Agent Smith?
They hate on. If you're a hater, you don't have to be. You could be.
I'm just trying to throw it off the glass for you.
You gotta know that you gotta have you gotta be able to unplug from their system because the program is to tear everybody down. The real program, Neo could do anything. He could go jump over the damn building if he wanted to. So it's whatever you put your mind to.
So okay, so I'm trying to think because when you speak like that, it's kind of like you like just using it as a metaphor.
Yeah, do you mean it?
No,
literally?
it is. No, it's literally because if you can take code, if you can do coding just like in a computer, and when you can do whatever you want with the code, you can do whatever you want with the cheat code out here. Because you can generate money by talking. It's just a cheat code that people know how to do, and it's all about Neo and the Matrix. It comes back to a holographic matrix. They're gonna pay you for the energy that you put out there. So you can either put your energy in some bullshit or you can put your energy into some positive shit, and then you see people making money just by talking. It shows you that you can jump over that building. You can do whatever the hell you want once you find the program.
It's like you're using it as a metaphor.
I mean, I'm thinking it literally though, because I think that I'm literally in God's body. I think that we're in the root chakra. The crown chakra is up there where heaven is.
Do you believe in religion? Do you believe in a religion?
I do. All religions. I think they all got something right, but they all got something wrong because they're telling it from a different perspective. And I think as you get closer to God, they all intersect into the same thing.
So what can you adopt from the Black Israelites?
Black Israelites, they're telling you that you are Jesus. You are the one. You're the lost tribe. You're the one that they tried to kill. I don't think Jesus died there. I think he got away. The Book of Clarence, a movie, he told you.
So he's saying you are Jesus.
Yeah, you got the blood of Jesus in you, so you can do what Jesus did. But that's why we kill each other so much. That's why they want to kill you so bad. Because what did they do to Jesus? They fucking beat the shit out of him and killed. They supposedly.
So wouldn't that contradict the Christianity's belief?
You know, I think it does because I don't believe in it. I was talking to my pastor. So how can you
believe in all of them?
No, listen, I said they all got something wrong because I was talking to my pastor and he's so conviction. He got so much conviction talking about, oh yeah, I believe as long as I believe Jesus died for my sins, I will live again. Live again. I'm just like I don't believe in that. I think y'all got something wrong because I think Jesus was Jewish. He didn't believe in all that shit. He just walked the steps that you were supposed to follow.
That's deep. Hits the weed.
This isn't weed. This is a cigar, a backwood. We don't smoke weed out here.
All right. So shit. What's up? How you feeling, Kaden? You want to wrap up on this one?
I think it's crazy.
You got some final.
I think it's crazy. That. In 2026, it's still people doing crack, bro.
For the record, I never smoked
not talking about, bro, but I just want to leave it with that because it's just people out there that will just know better And people are still smoking crack in 2026.
What about all those rappers that made it so cool? You don't remember that?
You don't remember any rappers making smoking crack?
You don't remember that?
What rapper was that?
I mean, this was early. I don't know if you guys know about this. This is early in the rap game. You never heard the song White Lines, pure as driven snow going through my mind.
Yeah, see, they talking about
Houdini. No, maybe not Houdini.
Talking about cocaine, right?
Yeah, but
crack.
I mean, it's Ticket to Ride, like White Line Highway. I mean, this is when crack. I mean, it was coke, but I mean,
don't be an idiot, kids. Don't be an idiot, kids.
All I'm saying, listen, the rap was a part of it. They sold it to the people that they listen to all the rappers that talked about selling crack. How many rappers have rapped about that?
Hey, you making this motherfucker a parody today.
That was just my.
This is not supposed to be funny, bro.
That was just my.
This supposed to be
final take on that. Yeah, I ain't even want to have no debate about crack. Yeah, that's this.
Don't
you ready to talk about
everything?
Hey, I'm off
bro.
What about the goddamn?
Hey man, what's going on, man? Killer, what's next? What's next? So we finna wrap the holographic matrix up, man.
Yeah, bro. This nigga, bro. This nigga, man.
I was interested. He told Kaden told us not to talk about this shit from the jump. But I deal with this genuinely shit, interested.
He done pulled up to the cookout and said this shit, bro. I'm like, nigga. Turn the music up, bro.
My brain,
turn the music up.
My brain's on that planet. I'm on another planet.
Did you see Remy Ma making a movie about Officer Ricky and Rick Ross sent a cease and desist? Did y'all see that?
Yeah. Oh, is he wrong?
She basically making a movie about a correctional officer that wants to be a rapper and blows up, nigga, and it has the likeness of the biggest boss. And I think, and if I'm not mistaken, the name of the movie is
Officer
The Biggest Boss.
The Biggest.
but
he's got too many IPs on that.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Like, I thought Fat John Ross was cool. Like, what is I don't know. What's up with that?
I don't even think it's nothing wrong with it, especially if you live in your truth, gang. And if she depicting you out to be some sort of snitch or some shit like that.
I don't think she was actually telling his story. She just low-key taking the IP of his story, but not necessarily telling his story. She's just like, it's
the
like
idea of it.
Right. So it's like, that's wild. How you gonna try to make a movie about my life before me?
But if I don't know. That's
I think
own my life story.
Tweak it a little bit.
Do you own your life story? I guess that's the question. Do you have the rights to your life story, or does a person around you that maybe has seen it?
No, you got the rights to your story.
It's tweakable though. I think if you can get it far enough away from his brand, you can tell any story you want. You just got to get it off of his brand. Because if you say The Biggest Boss, some shit that he
that's
already...
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. In my mind, y'all both in the music industry, y'all got circles that overlap. How do you not get the business right and just involve the nigga?
She ain't gonna involve him in a hatred. That's hatred. She's hating on him. She's making it funny. I don't know
if it's a comedy.
She's not paying respect to him. She's dissing him.
You think so?
Because talking about
it's a compelling story though.
Listen, he was a correctional officer, and then he was actually working as a cop, and then he said that
he was a cop, gang.
I mean, he's a correctional officer. Yeah, he worked in the correctional office.
Nah, but that's different though.
Yeah, that's not. He wasn't no cop. If you're in jail, you just want to say correctional officers. If you want to say as law enforcement
that was locked up, then they would say that the dude was. If he's working with Rick Ross and the thing, they would say that he was working on both sides.
No, not even that though. But it's regular niggas who just go to get a job type shit. You know, that's a job.
I know, but I mean, it can. But I'm just saying the politics in there though is different though. If he's working with the guy. If it was on some,
but even if it wasn't though, I don't still think it's nothing wrong with being.
You can go both sides.
I wouldn't be no motherfucking correctional officer, me personally.
Somebody got to.
But
somebody got to do it. It's a job.
I didn't sat in rooms with niggas and smoked weed with him, and then he didn't tell me he was a correctional officer. And nigga was a cool ass nigga. Feel me?
I know. I just think it's different when you're actually working with the politics inside of that. I don't know. I'm not even in it, but I'm just saying. I just think that when they do it that way,
I don't know. That's a good question for the chat, man.
That's what they were holding against him. Because I'm just saying he was. Because I mean, if you think about it, inside of there, if he's the one, I mean, it's just it can get.
That don't even matter though.
You're working under the warden, so I mean, you're not working under the black person. You're working under the warden.
Is the life story do she got rights to tell his life story without his sign off?
But listen though, how do you got his life story if you wasn't there? You only gonna go off of public.
Because you're a public figure. Because once he becomes a public figure,
yeah, I mean, because people buy rights to niggas' life stories and shit. Like 50 bought the BMF story, but you only get that story if BMF told you it. That's what you buying is the information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't involved.
But what information do she got that he not that's not already public?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's public information though. It ain't like it's his life story because you don't know how it was when he was in 3rd grade
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You don't if you don't name this out or this movie The Biggest Boss and have the dude look like, a fat nigga with a beard, nobody's gonna come see this movie. Nobody's talking about this movie.
Yeah.
So you clout chasing.
Yeah, I mean,
we using his name.
Kind of like how John Singleton did Snowfall.
He got permission though, didn't he?
He ain't get no permission, and Rick Ross had a problem with that too.
It was loosely based though, right?
No, he actually stole his whole story.
He stole his whole story.
I'm not even trying to hate on Rick Ross, but he just went from being a correctional office to telling somebody else's story with their name. And then he is the biggest boss now. But I mean, I'm just saying it's kind of crazy to go. I'm not even trying to hate on Rick Ross because I actually think Rick Ross is the biggest boss at this time. But I'm just saying it's just a little shaky because I mean.
No, I fuck with Ross. I fuck with Ross.
I fuck with Ross.
I fuck with Ross. That's what I'm saying. Like,
he's actually one of the goats for real.
Yeah, that's what.
But I mean, that's what she's trying to.
How you try to violate? Yeah, by not involving the nigga.
No, she's obviously trying to be a hater.
Especially when the nigga, I think
that's what she's trying to do.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, even if she is trying to do that, I think she has the right to. Is what I'm saying.
I think she got to do it loosely based on it. She can't. She's doing
biggest boss is when you went too
crazy. She called it Officer Ricky, and she's putting.
But listen, though, Officer, that could be anybody.
Any Officer Ricky. I mean, that's the thin line. That's the thin line right there.
I guess.
Because where's the thin line?
He got more money. No, the thin line is he got more money. He can put a stop to it. Because if she can't do it, then you see what happened.
Yeah. Because you're right. Because if it was an up and coming rapper and this was just a story and she just was hip and it was some local shit.
Yeah. Obviously, he wouldn't be trying to stop it if it was something good. So he obviously gonna put it into it because if they take
I'm gonna stop it because I ain't getting no portion, nigga. How you gonna get my money?
It's not your movie, though, gang.
They just want to tell a story.
Damn, you talking about me? I need my percentage.
I'm talking about Officer Rick.
About anything.
No, I'm just saying if I'm Rick Ross and I see a nigga making a movie loosely based on my story, I need my percentage.
That's subjective,
nigga.
Though, gang.
No, I don't care. I need mine, bro.
It's subjective, though.
Do you think that he would want it to come out if it was a good story about him, or do you think that
I still need mine?
You still need yours. It's not about that.
Whether it's good or bad, I need mine. If you using my shit, I need my percentage. You not about to get money off my shit and me not get some of it. Hell no.
So Muhammad Ali should have got some money from Rocky.
From Rocky?
Yeah.
Nah. He should have got some money from the movie Ali.
No, listen. Rocky's loosely based off of Ali. The guy that almost beat Ali. The guy got his ass whooped.
You said the guy that almost beat Ali. Yeah, that's not Ali's movie.
But that's based off of...
He got paid off of it. That guy got paid off of it.
But Ali ain't get shit.
It was the guy
Why should he?
Almost beat Rocky, though.
They didn't reference... So who...
Of his story.
Who did they reference in Rocky that was supposed to be Ali? Well, Apollo Creed was supposed to be Ali.
Apollo Creed.
Hell no, I don't see it.
It's legit. No, that's you gotta look it up because there's a movie. There's a guy that got paid.
That's a thing that people talking about.
I never recall Ali being OD America, all this extra shit. Apollo Creed.
Yeah, no, for sure,
bro. I this the first time in my life I heard niggas put them niggas together. Said Apollo Creed was supposed to be Ali or something.
But the story,
hell no.
But the original story comes from somewhere though. You feel what I'm saying?
And that guy sued for it.
So what
story came from somewhere.
So what had happened in real life? Cause so that mean Ali took a white dude under his sleeve or under his wing. And he blew up.
He was his opponent, and he almost.
Well, then that ain't the story. Then
listen.
That's Rock. That's the story of Rocky. I know. Apollo Creed took him under his wing. They fought. Then they was cool.
It's true. It's a story about a guy that he quote unquote almost beat Ali, but he didn't almost beat him. He actually just pushed him, and he was fighting dirty. He hit him in the back of the head and all types of shit. And then Ali put the work on him, but it looked like he knocked him down in one round. They built the whole story of Rocky.
Hold on, Rock. So you telling me
that knocked down Ali? That's what he said. That's what these references. Because that's what the whole thing is. Bro. That guy sued them about it and got paid. He sued them about that story because he's like, yo, this story's based on my life. I gotta get some money.
Did he win?
He got some money. I don't know. And that's why he's saying, why can't, if it's about me whooping this motherfucker's ass, why can't I get no? Where's my
bro? Hell no.
And this Rocky shit, they got 10 different Rockies.
But ain't that sort of the same as when you depict a story about
Rocky didn't fight Apollo Creed dirty? Like, I don't see it, bro. I do not see it, bro. If you saying it's supposed to be based on what happened, and then what really happened was a nigga bullshitting with Ali.
All right,
that's not what happened with
5 Heartbeats.
I know that's based on what, the Dells?
I think so. That's their name?
Yeah, the Dells.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that is. But even that situation, them stories.
Yeah. I know about that one.
Take a likeness of a good story, but you can make it your own type shit.
But you gotta pay them niggas.
How you gonna know if it?
Gotta. That's what I'm saying. That's when it comes.
Where's the IP in that?
Well, you gotta have the creativity to not have to call your shit the biggest boss. You gotta be more creative, nigga, to where niggas can't make them parallels.
Man, I see what she's doing
then they get.
I see what she's doing. I'm just saying, me personally, I feel like a lot of these stories Hollywood tell be from real shit. You feel me?
Yeah, they could have, bro. They could have did this story. They could have did the story. Had it a correctional officer, some young light skinned nigga, or some young dark skinned nigga, motherfucking with dreads and don't look nothing like bro. They had it correctional officer, heavy set nigga, bald beard, like bro, and then call the shit the biggest boss. Like, you doing too much. Like, that's not loosely based. That's like you trying to tell the story.
Yeah. Taking.
I get it, but I'm just trying to find out where that line is drawn at though, because we seen it happen over and over from Hollywood.
Nigga, I used to do it all the time as a kid, bro. I used to write my own stories with Mortal Kombat characters, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm just using their characters, but I'll write my own story though. You feel me? But like, you know what I mean?
If you wanted to go big, you had to change their name.
If I wanted to go big, I'd change the name, but I didn't though. I didn't. It's a completely different story, but it's still Scorpion. So they still could have got me though. But
I guess that's a jury case then, man. Because I'm trying to find out where. Because if they was to go to court for that, like, who's really gonna win though?
Who got the most money? That's how it's gonna work out.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
The biggest boss is gonna take it.
Say if both of them had 200 million.
He doesn't. No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Yeah, she ain't
got that money.
Yeah.
It's not.
She gotta top out. She done handed over all the footage at this point.
We never put that past the biggest boss. He's squashing that.
Yeah, that shit gonna never come out, bro.
If he ain't got a cut, if he don't like it, hell no.
Bro, that's how I gotta be. On God, bro. Yeah.
Back him up.
Yeah. But you right. It gotta be the person. What the fuck?
It's a fucking bee in his bitch. He coming down.
Where the fuck that motherfucker come from?
He just started. No, he gonna sting your ass.
I'll sting his ass.
Sweet dog, bro.
By his wings before.
Where that motherfucker at, bro?
He right there. He
better watch out.
Is that window open? How the motherfucker get in here?
I know you better watch out. I got that motherfucker by his wings.
Spider web. Nah, but one thing I wanted to touch on too as well is the J. Cole went to go visit Cameron Killer.
That was hard.
And a few things he touched on was pretty much he confronted him about the lawsuit that Cam had on J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on that?
Nigga, I think Cam just a hell of a businessman, bro. Shout out to Cam, bro.
Is he wrong for that?
Did they settle it with that interview?
Man, I think it was all a media ploy. I think it was all just a calculated play, nigga. The suit got thrown out because it had misinformation in it. They said that way before this interview even came out. Like that's what I heard about the shit a couple weeks ago, and then motherfucking. Like Cole, he knew the album was coming. Like they did it perfectly, and I think the interview itself was fire. But as far as the whole suing the nigga shit, I think the nigga. I mean, he said in the shit it was to get some attention, but I think that was just Cam just saying that for the people. I think them niggas already had talked, said, "Hey, let's make it hot." Nigga, you finally dropping your shit. Let's make it hot. I'm finna just sue you with some bullshit. They'll throw
Maybe it was the pressure. Maybe it's the pressure that he needed to get the interview because that's all he wanted.
Nah,
yeah,
man.
The pressure, nigga. He's like, nigga, I've been chasing you for
these
5
real
years.
niggas. And Cam,
give me the goddamn
I respect
interview.
Cam. He know how to play with the internet. Pause. Like he know how to play the internet, bro. So like, I wouldn't put it past him that he nigga already had this play. Like he already knew what it was. Cole said, nigga, the album coming. And then he said, all right, let's make it hot. Let's make it a big deal for when you pop on the album or pop on the show, nigga. And, yeah, I think it worked, nigga. Because, nigga, they played, the people played right into it.
How'd you feel
and Cam is actually he did his thing on his interview, nigga.
How'd you feel about what he said about how he wished that the whole shit didn't happen? He didn't like how the internet treated Drake and all that shit with the Kendrick shit. Cause you heard his explanation on it, right?
I feel it. He basically
what was his explanation? Like it just
he basically was saying like, nigga, he don't like how people just motherfucker. Oh yeah, as far as it related to him, he was just saying it was bad timing. He was just like when Kendrick dropped the motherfucking fuck the big 3 shit. You know what I mean? He ain't necessarily take it personally, but he also nigga knew he was working on an album, and now that Kendrick did that, people was gonna want to hear a response type shit.
He felt the pressure.
I get it, yeah.
And he didn't want to bitch
Especially
out.
You can't drop an album and not say nothing about it because then niggas gonna say something.
So why apologize?
Yeah, that's because he felt the pressure. Then he dropped some shit, and then he goes and then he apologized. That's kind of weird. Like it's
his nigga though, bro. Like
I wasn't fucking with that though. I ain't gonna lie. And I fuck with J. Cole back since the warm up type shit, and that shit had me disappointed in him.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I would have much rather seen him going toe to toe.
Especially if that's.
But I ain't gonna act like I don't understand what he said either, nigga.
So what is he saying though?
I think it's fucked up that everybody else teamed up on him, and then J. Cole just tapped out. He came in at first, and then
it ain't even because imagine how it would have looked. Pause. That's what I'm saying. Imagine how it would have looked if J. Cole jump out there against Kendrick, and then it's like they jump. Just the optics of they jump Kendrick, or nigga, Kendrick, whatever the case may be. The point he was making was, nigga, he ain't even really have no ill will from the start, and he wasn't even offended by the shit. It was just more so the outside noise saying, nigga, what you gonna do?
I mean, in my personal opinion, I think that gives you more of a reason to respond to get the fans what they want. You know what I mean? Opposed to how Drake and Kendrick went at it, it was more on some like damn near personal shit. You feel me?
I think that's what make better battle though. I think that would make for a better battle if it's actually on some personal shit.
You don't think it ever goes too far though?
It can go too far. Bro. It can go too far.
Just like Jay-Z, he was like, "Yo, I wish."
You gotta be tasteful, bro. Bro, these is artists we talking about. Niggas know how to be thoughtful, bro. Niggas know how to be thoughtful, bro. We done seen hella battles. We done seen hella battles, bro, for decades, bro, where niggas ain't took it too far, or if they did, it was arguable. But you know what I mean. But like on this one, I think. Probably the majority of, hip hop or the masses will say, yeah, that went a little too far. and you know what I mean. We ain't gonna act like we ain't get good shit out of it. Good music. That shit was fire.
It
was fire.
Did it really go far though? Like, ain't that what a battle supposed to be at the end of the day? Because I didn't really get too much like personal information out of that battle.
Well, when you talk calling niggas pedophiles and shit like that,
but it's all lies though. That's just like if we on the corner battle rapping and I'm just saying some.
But we ain't never heard that one in hip hop though. Especially in the temperature we in right now.
You can't say certain things.
Yeah, it's certain shit that just niggas ain't play with, nigga. You feel me? Like niggas is gangsters for real, but niggas is still gentlemen to a certain degree. We got a code, bro. So it's like, bro, to see some of the gloves come off in that kind of way where we like it's kind of cringy. Now, nigga, we don't feel bad for no nigga, but it's still like, nigga, is that some stand up shit? You know what I mean? It's questionable. You could argue both sides, but the point is, up to this point in hip hop, we ain't had to have that discussion or make that argument. So,
did you see that Jay interview?
I saw some of it, man. That shit was boring.
Well, he was just talking about he regretted that whole.
I did see that.
Talking about the regret because he's like, we don't have to go at each other to come up. We don't have to. He got his biggest moment dissing somebody.
And I think he made a good point with Jay. No, good call in that Jay interview because I think he made a good point on that because he said he think, bro, rather than battling, the best way for motherfuckers to get their shit off against one another is through collaboration. And I thought that was a light bulb moment. I should have been, for a lot of people in hip hop where it's like, bro, you ain't got to diss a motherfucker and you can really get on the record and show that you the better artist, bro.
Yeah, I think that's just well said from a 52-year-old nigga, though. Nigga, that shit ain't fly. To me, in this climate.
No, I remember back in hip hop, bro, like when Jay and Nas, you know what I mean, they did the Ether, they did the takeover shit, but then they dropped like Black Republican. And I remember that was a big deal, bro, because it was like, oh shit, they both on one song.
Yeah.
Who gonna get off?
Yeah, but it was only a big deal because they went at it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're right.
You gotta pick sides at one point. It gets make good for competition.
Yeah, but you can make it. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They could have made it clear that is what it is. I don't fuck with you, but it don't gotta be, nigga, I'ma throw mud.
Let me ask, should it be strategic, like wrestling? Should it just be strategic then? we work together.
It's a business, bro. It's a business at the end of the day.
We have the matchup, and then because then if you can take out all the beef and all that shit, because people get shot behind the shit when it just is out in the streets. If you look at Tupac and Biggie, it started off two niggas battling, and then they got real personal. But then now we lost two of the best rappers, and then you can say, oh yeah, the government conspiracy sides behind it. But if we were all collaborating, if we would have teamed up and said, yo, we're gonna do this shit like fucking the Royal Rumble, we'll see who, and then it's just is that a way
I think you got a point. I don't think it can be choreographed or orchestrated to a down on a micro level, but I think to a point, yeah, the shit is a business, so it should be strategic. All parties should ultimately be worried about the bottom line. So it's like, bruh, it don't jump into no shit that's gonna ultimately jeopardize the bottom line, and that motherfucking just always be motherfucking making the best decision, bro. It's just the impulsive shit, bro, and I don't necessarily think.
And that's what I hate about. And that's what I hate about our hip hop culture. Not to cut you off, but it's more like when in our culture and hip hop, I ain't gonna say black culture or nothing. I'm gonna just say hip hop culture. It's like when we're battling, we have to hate each other. Cause it's like we could watch rivals. We could watch rivals in the NBA, NFL all day, go at it and hate each other for them 90 minutes on the field or the court. But it's like at the end of the day, like nigga, they get in the shower, throw their clothes back on, and then they back to who they is type shit. And I think we gotta understand that in the hip hop community.
And I think we do, because we got a battle rap culture. You go to a Smack or URL event, motherfucker, you might see motherfuckers saying the most despicable shit back and forth, nigga. After the 3 rounds, they dap it up. Nigga, after the event, they in the same bar at the same club, nigga, in the same section, nigga.
Same nigga, they niggas. For
exactly.
Real. Yeah.
Like it ain't nothing personal, and I think that's what niggas. That's what it comes down to is you niggas just got to be strategic and understand the best play, and that's why niggas got to be gentlemen as well, bro, and like understand, bro, like it's really rules to maintaining this thing of ours. You feel what I'm saying? Like when we talk about hip hop. You gotta if we wanna continue to grow this motherfucker, we're gonna have to maintain these rules to this thing of ours.
And one thing I will say is, even outside of the Drake and the Kendrick shit like that, the year before, because we're gonna go into conspiracies for a hot second. The year before that went on, hip hop was at an all-time low. And then if you remember when that beef popped off, everybody started beefing. It was a lot of people having, sending shots at each other. Do you think that was a ploy for the music industry to generate more revenue?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, I can't recall who exactly, but I think somebody had even admitted, somebody jumped in my DM and said, yeah, let's go back and forth with one another. You know what I mean? Let's get this shit cracking. Get our views up, whatever, drop some shit, but it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? A couple months, bro. Who said that shit? Bro? Somebody drop it in the comments, bro.
Bro, no, it's two things at once though, because it's tearing each other down, tearing black people down while they're generating more money. So they're rewarding. No, they're rewarding.
Not if
this is one rap that was really rap beef though. Like we knew this was rap beef type shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying if rap beef is the only thing that they can generate money, they're only influencing more people to generate rap beef. So it's only gonna tear us apart more.
That's only a segment of the culture though, because we got certain people that can't do that. That takes a certain level of talent to go back on and forth with somebody on a record, bro. Like everybody's can't jump into that. So it's it's a gladiator sport, bro, and that's hip hop, bro. Like battling gonna always be part of it. It's competitive, bro. If you in the studio with people you love, bro, you gonna still want to have the best verse, bro. When the shit play back, it don't matter who it is, bro. You want to have the best verse, so nigga, it's competitive.
I got another one. So is it safe to say that could we classify drill music as battle rap?
Nah. They do be actually, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of. I don't think that's a battle.
It's too real. No, because
it's not a battle. It's not a battle
that you can do.
No, it's not a battle.
Because the hottest track and who got in and who made the most truth in their rap. Because they like, yo, I told the most.
Yeah, I don't think them is. So you want to say every song from a drill? Rapper is a diss song?
Well, I'm saying the diss music. Yeah. The diss music.
When you hear what
I think diss songs is battle rap, but I don't think I think drill rap is more of a niche genre, but I don't think all of it is necessarily
the real drill rap. No, listen, the real
that makes sense.
The real drill. They're really,
I guess, yeah, man. If it's a diss, then it's battle rap.
Yeah, no, they're really dissing. They're really talking about bodies. They're saying, "Yo, we left them over here." They're really dissing somebody on every song. That's what drill is. They really.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to ask though. Like, is drill music this music? Like, is this
every line they're saying? We just killed your home.
Yeah, if they actually diss it,
going back and forth talking about what we did, and then whoever's more real is the one that is some. That's really.
I produce too, so drill to me is also a sound, bro. So, but I get it. I get what you're saying, bro. But like I said, it's clear if you dissing somebody on a record, yeah, that's considered battle rap. Yeah.
But that's the realest form because they really are.
I think that gotta be the point of the record too. I think that gotta be the point of the record. I don't think just one or two lines.
That's what it derived from, though.
But it can't be just one or two lines. It got to be like the point of the record. Got to be to diss the mother.
Yeah, the whole song. Got to be to diss a nigga. Yeah, every song they're talking. They're bringing up every name. They're dropping every name. They're telling them what happened in every song. they're talking about what we did.
That's a diss song.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up that's the realest form though, because that's what it takes it to. You take it from this bubblegum shit that's on the billboard.
So is that?
Or you take it to the streets where they shooting it out.
Is that what Jay-Z referring to then?
That's what it comes to.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because he's saying the shit got. Because once the shit get too personal, motherfuckers is willing to harm you, bruh.
Or
the little. I mean? So it's like, bruh, gotta keep it within the gladiator sport. Or if you gonna take it to them levels of nigga, I'm just gonna say this is diabolical. This diabolical shit, you gotta have it in a sanctioned arena. Like a smack or like a URL or something like that. Or so versus. It's like or a versus or something like that to where nigga you're here for that purpose. We want 90 minutes of you saying the most disrespectful shit, but after the fact y'all gonna dap up. But like nigga, if you gonna bring that shit into the business, I think it's detrimental because then motherfuckers careers get ended, motherfuckers die. You know what I mean? It don't be in the best interest. So like I said, if the shit got to be a strategy. It's got to be strategic, bro. And part of that is, you know what I mean, making sure that you don't keep it too. You can say personal shit, but you niggas just gotta know what it is, bro. It got to be sanctioned if you gonna be diabolical, though. You know what I mean? Make sure that nigga is clear.
Up, though, because they reward you for saying the most diabolical, fucked up shit. So now that all we see is the reward. We just see a Grammy. Yeah, you win at the you think you're the best.
Well, he went crazy though. He went crazy, bro. And when we talk about it being a sport, he rapped his ass off, bro.
Let's bring the conspiracy into it. Did as soon as Drake had that lawsuit with the people,
I don't care nothing about that lawsuit, bro. That the battle was over by then, bro.
And they botted all the streams.
Was the battle had all? Did Kendrick win the loss? Did Kendrick win the battle before the lawsuit?
Bro, they botted those streams, bro, to make it bigger.
So what? In the culture, for the people that you, nigga, the real people that you know in life.
Botting all the streams.
But outside the
it bots. Don't matter. You talking about the bots, nigga. When you went outside, who was people saying won, nigga?
To tear somebody down that was a person that was your ally before.
When you went outside, who was people saying won, nigga? When you went outside, the real people. Who was people saying won?
That's corny though. If you
nigga,
go under the belt,
who was saying people? Who won?
Yeah, they say Kendrick, but he got bodied.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, if you make up a bunch of fake shit, how can you call yourself a winner? If you just throw.
That's been part of battle rap, nigga. Niggas been lying about shit, bro.
Each other down, and then they all worked as a conglomerate. They put him on there, to Super Bowl, Grammys. All that shit was all conglomerate.
So you mad at Kendrick? You mad at Kendrick?
Nah, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the.
You don't fuck with a victory lap. You don't fuck with winning the game and getting a victory lap. Is what you saying?
I don't fuck with tearing somebody down to be bigger, to be the bigger.
That's the point of a battle, though.
Battle is a lie.
That's the point of a battle.
Down to be big, then I know. Yeah, you.
Did Kanye have to tear 50 down to be big?
Man, I don't.
When they dropped
that shit, bro. If you got it.
Do you even remember when Kanye and 50 dropped on the same day? Do you remember that?
Kanye
and 50 dropped on the same day. Did Kanye diss?
He said he would stop rapping if he didn't. And Kanye won.
And Kanye won. Did Kanye diss him or have to diss him at all?
No.
All right, so nigga, you don't have to do it.
What? No, why? If your biggest moment is dissing somebody,
that's part of a battle.